Genial, súper. Ya estamos. Bien. Bueno. Ay. Hablar con AMIT. En eso nos habíamos quedado que ya ni me acuerdo, después de una semana de no jugarlo. Hasta se siente raro. Bien. Si mal no recuerdo, en el anterior video me había quedado que había conseguido
Hello
la...
there.
Hello there. Ok, me había quedado que había conseguido las de la muerte esta que no las traigo. ¿Cómo se llama? Crucios y Imperio. Madre, se me olvidan. Ok, Crucio y Imperio. Se supone que la que sigue es esta y por supuesto que la vamos a aprender. Como que te da la opción de no aprenderlo, pero somos malos. Por fuera. Ok, entonces no me acuerdo qué fue lo que había pasado que nos trajo hasta AMIT. Obviamente es una quest principal al parecer. Se habla con AMIT, sí. Es una quest principal. Poppy. Vamos a hablar con él primero. Vamos a hablar con él, luego ya vemos qué nos tiene Poppy disponible. AMIT.
Hello, AMIT. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook? I did. I
Gobbledygook.
do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade? It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something.
Lodgok.
He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help? Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous? I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of
Gobbledygook.
Sorona's. Good to hear. Good
Está
to
raro
hear.
el
If
nombrito ese.
Sorona trusts him, then I feel much better.
How well do you know Gobbledygook?
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well? I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I
Presumido.
devoured goblin writings.
Presumido el
I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
mieloso ese.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin? Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Está ansioso.
Should we go? Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Ok. Entonces, nos vemos en la entrada. ¡Hala! Denme chance de volar aquí así. Vamos para allá. Mira. Vamos a aprovechar.
Bombarda!
Ups.
Confringo!
Se supone que aquí es donde está escondido Harry. Y acá arriba está Dumbledore con toda la pinche secta y
Confringo!
cae. Y ya quedó Dumbledore. Ay, qué triste. subiendo. ¡Ay! Escaleras. ¿Bajé de más? No, si va para abajo, espérate. Ya estoy ciego. Ta, ta. Ahí va el AMIT. ¿Qué onda, AMIT? No sé si le hablo.
Thank you for being willing to help me, Amit. You are very welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting your friend, Lord Gok. Lord Gok is waiting. Should we go? Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of it.
Ya lo dijiste, güey. Vamos. What? Oh. ¿Qué te AMIT? Estoy seguro que un libro no debe de estar haciendo eso. Es peligroso. Por favor.
Reparo.
No, pues no funcionó. Este es el Leviosa.
Levioso.
No, ese es Leviosa. Nunca, pero nunca me enfadaré de esa tonada. Oh, ¿cómo sabrían estas? Hmm. ¿Cómo era? 3-0 y el equivalente, pero no me acuerdo cuánto valía cada una de esas. Uno, dos, no, pero era 0, ¿no? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Creo que él vale 0. A ver, 3 sería 2. Entonces, según yo, debería de ser ese. 1. Ajá. Y el otro vendría siendo... Eh, 4. Sería 2. No, 1. 5. Sería 7. Entonces sería 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. El calamar raro. ¿Eh? Ajá, sí. Ok, entonces este es 0. Y ahí comienza 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ahí, güey, se me fue. 9, ese sí anda. Entonces, lo que se... No, ya no aceleré. Ok, es una regla de 3. Que te dé la suma de los de 9.
Revelio.
¿Cuánto pensar? Porque escucho como víboras. ¿Será que entre vas aprendiendo los
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello there. Hello there. A ver. Quiero salir. Pónganse a Maluma. A Morat. A Elefante. Aquí sí ya puedo volar. No, mentira. Mentira. Ya no quiero vivir. Había uno donde sí me dejaba volar. Malditas reglas. A ver. Para acá. Aquí. Ah, por supuesto que sí.
Away!
No me acuerdo cómo se vuela. Lo bueno es que este no se cansa. Ok, pero no tiene los mismos. No tiene los mismos controles. Uy. Yo te invito a volar. Ven, princesa. Ta, 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 tan. Tu, 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 tu. Pues ahí hay globos, vamos a tronarlos, ¿por qué no? Uy. Eso es velocidad, perros. Ey, espérate, espérate, ¿ya dónde estás tan veloz? ¿Ya dónde estás tan veloz, güey? Faltan unos combates ahí aéreos. O al menos música. Un mundo ideal. Tu, 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 tu. Tu, 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 tu. Tu, 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 tu. Igualito, cabrón. Mira qué bonita postal, güey. Oye, espérate, a ver. Ah, lo más que no puedo tener cámara libre. O no tan libre. Para ver el castillo ahí de fondo. Ok, vamos a... Oh, más globos. ¿Por qué me interesan los globos? Nomás por el simple hecho de que es para levelear y desbloquear cosillas. Ven aquí, dame una vuelta. Ay, güey. La cámara me desespera que no la puedo subir un poquito más. Órale, güey. Órale, güey. ¿Por qué no subes? Pichum. Está más fácil la escoba que... sube. Sube, cosa. ¿Aterriza? ¿Cómo aterrizo? Gracias.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
But you had no choice. You should have spent. I knew the details surrounding. Presumed. Ay, güey, no sé qué contestarle, loco. Como él supo los detalles alrededor del plunder. Details surrounding its plunder. Él tuvo la idea de que yo tuve ayuda de de una bruja o de un mago para recuperarlo. No tenías opción o tuvieses que haber esperado eso.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend AMIT. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Ay, no, sigilo.
AMIT and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Pero yo no quiero sigilo, yo quiero que salgan los pinches chingados. A ver, pues. Ay, sigilo. Aquí.
Revelio.
No, espérate, güey. Era sobres. Huevitos.
The door is looking at us.
Oh.
I'll be quiet.
Pues sí, va a ser 100%. Va a ser 100%.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
No sé para qué sirven, pero yo siempre los ando agarrando. Tatarán.
I cannot believe I
Revelio.
met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Incendio. Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
¿Tú eres AMIT? Pero espero que sepas pelear, güey, ¿eh?
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
A ver, ¿qué fue acá atrás?
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
AMIT, fíjate. ¿Será que lo tengo que hacer en frío? Oh, loot. Loot inservible. Yay. Ok. ¿Es en serio, AMIT?
Accio.
No digo
You'll
nada.
need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Yes, of course.
¿Cuántos son?
Eat a big meal, slow down, but eat light and you'll be swift. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
¿Le caerá encima? ¿O lo atravesará?
Watch your step round here. How nice of you. Ranrock cannot know there was a human here. I'm afraid of heights.
Expelliarmus.
If you see the human, attack.
¡Uy!
Descendo. Arresto momentum.
What's that human doing? Let's get on.
Descendo.
¡Órale, güey! Ando.
Bombarda.
Cannot know there was a human.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, AMIT. You have my word.
¿Será bastante menso?
Clever.
Sí. Es menso.
Revelio. We're being watched by a door. Accio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye. Revelio. I should use disillusionment. That I won't see a thing.
Pero...
Repulsor. Accio.
No lo puedo jalar.
Levioso. Repulsor. Descendo. Confringo. Bombarda.
Como que... Ah, ya sé. De adentro. Voy a tener que hacer fluir eso. A ver.
Revelio.
Aquí está.
Incendio.
Y ahí lo va a pasar por acá. Y ahora sí. Aquí.
Accio.
Y se va a abrir acá arriba. O no sé qué chingados abrió. Y... Claro.
Repulsor.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Y todo para un super crofe. Crofe. No es cofre, es crofe. Genial. Tan tan tarara, tan tan
I feel
tarara.
like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Harry Potter.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Let's take a look around, AMIT. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Uy, hay enemigos arriba. Posiblemente el camino sea por arriba. Entonces vamos a revisar por acá abajo, no hay nada.
If I'm translating this
Revelio.
correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
¿Qué pueden estar construyendo? Una piedra que chupa la magia oscura. No, ¿cómo se llama? Magia elemental, magia. La magia de las magias. Son 3. ¿Cómo lo hacemos?
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Totalis.
I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Cállate, AMIT.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. Imagine most goblins to be
Revelio.
kind.
Acá había otro. A ver. Moneritas. Moreritas. Y ahí dejan uno abajo. No pasa nada. Expectum patronum.
I'll be quiet.
vamos a entrar con todo.
Revelio.
Ok. La aventamos para allá, que muera atropellado. Tú estás pendejo.
You won't stop me.
Was that your best? Rather a boy coming back this way.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ahí va.
Right. That was meant for me.
Arresto non est. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo.
Qué buen combo, compi.
Confringo. Arresto non est. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Leviosa. Protego. Descendo. Leviosa.
Let's get this over with.
Repulso.
Ahí está, estoy ya.
Descendo. Bombarda. Oh, this healing is too much. Stay close. I've handled
Voy a agarrar eso, voy a agarrar eso.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Ah, ya no puedo cargar más, pues son 25. Ok.
Confringo.
Seguir la tubería. Qué madre, va para abajo.
Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Repulso.
Dime algo bueno.
The boiler activated that handle.
Revelio.
¿Cuál, güey? No, no lo veo, pero va. Tan, 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 tan. Cha, cha, cha.
Revelio.
Compa, ¿cuál? Que no lo...
I
Ay, qué...
see. Accio should easily... Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine
Accio.
is too small for whatever it is.
Pero... Aquí no hay nada para usar Akio, güey. ¿Qué pedo contigo? Ah, ya vi.
Accio.
Menos por aquí. Ya, pero que no hay nada, ¿verdad? La puerta. Ok, ahí hay un cofre. Bueno, creo que haya nada, pero... Espérate, como que el cofre se me... Ay, de todas maneras no es nada bueno.
I can feel it.
Enemy with a descendo shockwave. Pero no tengo, ni siquiera tengo esa habilidad activada, compa. Y slow on assassins. A ver. Ah, no, sí la tengo. Sí la tengo. Ok. Y alentar a un...
Yes, of course.
Ok. Es. Allá. Entonces...
Arrest them.
Not quite.
¡No! ¡Ah!
You are postponing the inevitable. That's that one.
Arrest that momentum.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Oh. Oh, sí se puede.
Arrest that momentum. Descendo. Protego.
A ver tú. Ahí va.
I will make you pay.
Arrest that momentum. Descendo.
Just you wait till I land solid. I won't rest.
Accio. Protego. Levioso. Bombarda. Incendio.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Easily not shut.
Me equivoqué de botón.
Bombarda. Accio.
¿A quién le aventó el rollo?
Was that your best?
Levioso. Accio.
I won't rest.
Expect.
Put me down.
Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Descendo. How many of them are there? That should be the last of them, AMIT.
Estuvo algo revoltosa, estuvo buena. A ver,
Revelio.
¿hay ningún secretirijillo por aquí? Secretirillo, ok. Tengo que ir para allá. O lo destruimos.
Confringo.
O le faltó, ok. Se supone que venimos ¿de dónde venía? No era de por aquí.
Revelio.
No, definitivamente no era de por aquí. Ah, este es el cofre. Una bola. Ok. ¿qué tengo por acá arriba? Nada.
Confringo.
No, pues voy a tener que... Ajá.
Clever.
Sí tengo que activar eso. Pim, pim. Pere.
Revelio. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain. Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
No, espérate, espérate. AMIT, quítate.
Incendio.
No, no te muevas. Ok.
Aqui.
Va a ser el elevador. ¿Qué ves, AMIT? Muajajaja.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for. I'm glad you came with me, AMIT. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Get out of here.
Revelio.
Interesante, dos caminos, again. Y ya sabemos por cuál nos vamos a ir, ¿verdad? Por el que no se puede porque necesito al Ojomora nivel 2. Bien. Tengo que volver a llegar aquí.
We're almost out of here, AMIT. Look, the lift. A welcome sight indeed.
Vamos, me hubieran dejado ahí aventar algo para poderme subir otra vez por ahí. Siempre que estar preparados para los madrazos. ¿Cómo no? Me va a estar esperando.
Can we please talk about what just...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, AMIT. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Without further ado.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Qué fuerte. Me gustó esta parte. Qué
I know what that means. Merlin trial. I hope Professor Fig...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Ok. A ver, aquí qué tengo que hacer.
Revelio.
La pokebola. ¿A dónde la tenemos que aventar? Ok, ya lo vi. Vuela, vuela. No, 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 no.
Depulso.
Ahí está.
Merlin himself would be proud.
3 más y me aumentan la carga de la mochila. Tun, tun, tun. Ahí van unos vatos corriendo. Haciendo ejercicio en el invierno, manto. A ver. Y te va ganando. Ok, vamos a seguir. Animales. Ya no me había tocado ver uno volar. Así, al natural.
Wonder who lives here.
¿Por qué se frena? Ah, qué güey, es que es con el otro gatillo. Ok. No, perro, lobos, lobos. Oh, pero eso. Ay, lo del oro. Espérate. Mira.
Arresto momentum.
A ver, espérate. Quiero. Ay, ¿por qué le tiró un madrazo? Eh...
Arresto momentum. Professor
¡Es un nuevo Pokémon! Ah, y fue Shiny. Creo. Ay, cabrón, me asustó. No los vi. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Ojo, cabré. ¿Cómo? Ah, pinche juego fiero, güey, no mames, es cierto. Ah, cabrón. Ah, es en la cámara. En la cámara secreta. Ah, vamos a la cámara de los secretos. A dar las 9. Caray, no me acuerdo que haya estado esa mona
Welcome
ya.
back.
Hello there. Morro, no te tienes que
Hello,
acercar
Professor.
tanto.
I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Perhaps Professor Fig.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
Ahí se fue todo en la lana, pero bueno.
More flight details.
you know me well.
Sacamos un poco.
I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon.
Ok.
I look forward to our next meeting.
Yo no, me lo vas a creer. Ahí, doblada, cabrón.
Perhaps
Choto
we'll test
carero.
out my new upgrade on the way.
Dijo la de Wakanda que nos veíamos aquí cerca, ¿no? Ah, cabrón, a ver. Ah, vamos con Poppy. Ah, pero ese está aquí luego. Ah, caray. Ah, ok. Está fuera de... Ok. Lo que es más rápido. Uy.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
¿Quién es Halo?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Ok.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Tiene un caballo al menos. Hacer pierna, loco. Y entramos. La atrapo. La trapita. Amiguita.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Ah, vas a arriba.
Isco, what have I done?
¿Pasó? ¿Daisy?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Y era algo lógico. No sé por qué le pregunté.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Siento más que se fue
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe.
por su propia
Knowing
voluntad,
the lengths
amiga.
that Harlow will go to is
Te
helpful,
explico.
albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Danger is my middle name. Señor Rey, esperamos que... ¿Mister? Sí. You will ayudarnos con nuestras necesidades bancarias. Hemos dado bastante tiempo para llegar a una decisión por tu cuenta, pero empezamos a perder nuestra paciencia. Sabemos que tu esposo apreciaría si tú pudieras ver el valor que es trabajar entre nosotros. Esperamos una respuesta al final de la semana, como pregunta. Preferible mantenerse entre nosotros si tú entiendes el significado.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
No lo será, déjame
To find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Ok. Agabus Filbert y Otto enfadosito. A ver. Apagar. Está más cerca, ¿no? Sí.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags.
¿Qué sale? Ah, un gato.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Tenía que ser un tartamudo.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't
¿Crees que era
have Mr. Hill
tartamudo?
hearing this.
¿Qué
I
pedo?
know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I
¿Voldemort?
hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating, I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
No, no, ¿dónde se metió esta canija? Ay, ay, ay. Parkour. Ah, mira, un cofre.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Ay, ¿por qué no puedo subir al...? Súbete ahí, mamá. Míralo. Güey, ¿es en serio? ¿Es en serio?
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Se convirtió en animal y ya va a quedar por el resto de la eternidad, sí.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio.
Lo que dijo... No me pareció, ¿eh? Ah, ya lo vi, ya lo vi, ya lo vi.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Bruh. Por ahí llegué, güey.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! The hidden door. Revelio.
Como que no fue lo más oculto.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Ah, este cabrón, yo quiero madrazos y... Ay, no me veía. Sacatón.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend would be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be able
Revelio.
to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
A ver. Raptaron a mi amiga. No voy a tener enanos. Ah, claro que no. Ok. Raptaron a mi amiga, así que se las van a ver negras contra mí. Y... está chingón. No, espérate. ¿Dónde está? Ah, no, estaba acá arriba. Este. Si hubiera negro. Este. Y le podemos poner la máscara. ¿Le ponemos la máscara? Nah. Puedo poner... ¿Dónde le ponía la máscara? ¿Aquí? Ah, aquí está. Una loba. No, ¿verdad? Está cool. Oh, Ghost Recon. Right, boys.
I've never seen such a look of fear in your eyes. I should think an ant would show more metal.
Expelliarmus.
Now you
Defender. Confringo. Potato. Stupid. Bombarder. Descendo. Stupid. Capulso. Confringo.
Past my eyes.
Oiga. Ah, qué mamón que caí ahí.
Descendo.
I've never seen such magic.
Aqui. Incendio. Potato. Bombarder. Aqui.
Déjense venir, cabrones.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Accio.
I quit now while you're still alive.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Flash explosion!
Ahí va.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio. Depulso.
¿Es en serio? Ay, la vuelvo a poner.
Revelio.
Pues nomás fue todo. No sé por qué hice esto, pero lo hice. Déjame pasar, bien.
Revelio.
Rebelio. Oh, pinches escaleras feas esas. ¿Neta? ¿Le di la vuelta? Bruh. Okay.
But he must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Alohomora. No vibraba. El verde no estaba vibrando. Equals one. Hay que encontrar.
Revelio.
Hay que encontrar la carta, ¿no? Opcional. Find Otto's Davis Love Letter. Pues espérenme. La carta de amor. A ver, allá abajo hay un cofre.
Revelio.
Y pues por supuesto que, pues, que no me iba a dar nada. ¿Qué onda con eso? Cutu. RH. Recursos humanos. Compa.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay. Uy.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be
A
prepared
mí no me
for a
agradeciste,
fight.
cabrón.
These Ashwinders must pay.
Va. Nos chingamos a estos güeyes y hasta ahí lo dejo. Tan. Dime que va a haber enemigos. ¿No? ¿Les dio miedo? ¿Les dio frijol?
Revelio.
Díganme, ¿por dónde es?
Let's
Ah,
fight
no va a haber
off
bomba.
this thing and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Yo creí que iba a haber golpes. Pero tuvieron miedo al éxito.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Tenía otro
Isto
nombre.
Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
A la esta. Me dan ganas.
Yes,
No.
officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Y las dos. Vámonos. No, pues. De nada. Esta ocasión será uno corto. Que nos vamos a pasar a jugar otro. Hasta aquí dejaré el de... Ay. No, más. Bueno. ¿Qué pedo? Ah, le tengo que picado. Todo menso. Y vamos a aventar unos videos un poquito más cortos. Ah, mira, nuevo Pokémon. ¿Sí fue Shiny? Release Beast. No.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Va. Bueno. Aquí dejaré el video. A ver qué nos toca la siguiente. Estuvo muy tranquilo. Tenemos misiones secundarias. Ah, Poppy. Se me olvidó Poppy. Ahí es the limit. Esto también lo tengo que hacer. Ok. Pues ya, la siguiente. Vamos a ir con Polly. A hacer lo del vuelo. Me da flojera, pero lo tengo que hacer también. Pero bueno. Próximo tenemos 2 más. Y la tercera va a ser esta principal.